Lamar Jackson, one of the most electrifying athletes the NFL has ever seen, a unanimous MVP, a highlight machine, and the face of the Baltimore Ravens franchise. But despite all the regular season brilliance, one question keeps coming back. Why can't Lamar Jackson dominate in the playoffs? Today, we're diving deep into the numbers, the film, the coaching, even the psychological war behind Lamar Jackson's postseason story and his NFL career. This isn't a hot take, this is the full truth. It's more complicated than you think. Before we talk about the playoffs, we need to acknowledge just how dominant Lamar has been when the stakes are not win or go home. In 2019, he has 36 touchdowns, just 6 interceptions, and over 1,200 rushing yards, which was also his MVP season. And the Ravens finished 14-2, and he had the number one offense in the league. That year, the Ravens weren't just good, they were historic. They led the league in scoring, rushing yards, and were blowing teams out by halftime. Lamar was the engine of it all, but that regular season success never quite made the leap in the January. Here's a couple. Here's their entire playoff history with Lamar. In 2018 versus the Chargers, they lost. 2019 versus the Titans, they lost. 2020, they won against the Titans, but then in the divisional, they lost against the Bills. In 2022, Lamar is injured. And in 2023 versus the Chiefs, they lost. Lamar is 2-4 in the playoffs, with his only wins coming against the Titans team he avenged and a Houston team that collapsed in the second half. His overall playoff stat line: 7 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, passing rating in the mid 70s, rushing yards dipped, completion percentage dropped. But it's not just the numbers; it's the way the offense feels. In the playoffs, Lamar doesn't look like himself. So why? Let's talk about Greg Roman, the Ravens offensive coordinator from 2019 through 2022. His scheme turned Lamar into an MVP, but also boxed him in. Roman's offense worked great in the regular season when teams weren't fully game planning each week. But in the playoffs, defense stacked the box. Spy Lamar forced him to beat them outside the numbers, and the truth is, the weapons just weren't there. No disrespect to the guys like Marquise Brown or William Snead, but compared to what Josh Allen or Mahomes had, it's not close. In the biggest games, Lamar is being asked to play hero ball without elite help or a flexible scheme. Let's make this clear. Lamar Jackson is not a bad passer, but his strengths come from rhythm, movement, and space. In the playoffs, the game slows down, not in pace, but in how clean things are. Defenses take away first reads. They dare you to go deep outside and win late in the down with timing throws. That's where Lamar struggles, not because he's incapable, but because he hasn't been the identity of his offense. In that game, Kansas City made Lamar a pocket passer. No running lanes, simulated pressures, tight man coverage. The Baltimore had no counter. Now let's get into something deeper, mental pressure. Lamar's journey from South Florida to Louisville to the 32nd pick in the NFL draft made him a chip on the shoulder player. He thrives on proving people wrong. But in the playoffs, that pressure inflates. Lamar sometimes presses. He tries to make the miracle play instead of taking the check down. You can see the weight on him, the body language, the frustration. Every game feels like a legacy, and that pressure can't break rhythm. And in football, rhythm is everything. Let's not forget, football is a team sport, and the front office didn't always give Lamar what he needed. Hollywood Brown was a nice deep threat, but not a receiver one. Rashad Bateman had developed. They finally got OBJ and Zay Flowers in 2023, but even then, it was a little too late for the AFC title game. In that moment, down by 10, Lamar finally had a shot. Flowers breaks loose and coughs it up. That wasn't on Lamar, but the narrative still sticks to the quarterback. Let's be real. Part of Lamar's struggle is who he's compared to. Patrick Mahomes has reset the playoff standard every year. It's Super Bowl or bust. No one else gets the same rope. Josh Allen hasn't made a Super Bowl. Justin Herbert hasn't won a single playoff game. But Lamar, every game is referendum. And that's the trap. He's not falling. He's being measured against impossible expectations. So what now? The Ravens extended Lamar long term. They upgraded the weapons. Todd Monken's offense is more dynamic, and the defense still elite. Lamar still has time. He's only 28. The window isn't closing. It's just now being built the right way. But for him to rewrite the narrative, he has to happen in January, not November. It's not about stats or MVPs. It's about that one ring, that one moment. Lamar Jackson has the talent, the heart, the story. Now all he needs is the ending. What do you think the biggest reason for Lamar playoff struggles? Is it coaching pressure or is it the media just too quickly to forget how special he is? Let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want more in-depth football breakdowns. CJP for real, out.